YouTube channel starts down there again. Go hard, go home. I got another video with this dude right here. I don't know his name. I'll probably figure it out one day. I'll find it out one day. But you got another. This dude. The last time he was talking, some people got a little upset because I put the video up and said Pookie explains this, that, or whatever. And some people, he's not a Pookie. He is that. In this video, I'm going to explain some of why I see the Pookiness in this. I don't say he is a Pookie, but my opinion of his personality is one of a thuggish or a Pookie type person. Even though he looks decent, probably lives in a decent neighborhood and stuff like the people are saying, but it's the words that come out of his mouth and the things that he's saying sound kind of kiddie to me sometimes. Here's the deal. She does not like that you're lame. It's not because you're broke, okay? This is another thing that I say is Pookie-ish and thuggish because it's lame shit. Lame or broke. I'm going to go ahead and see what he's going to be saying because I haven't watched the video yet. All right? But lame, that stuff kind of falls into the pickup artist guys, the choreo, all that stuff, that end of red pill to me. That's just me. That's my opinion. I'm going to be giving my opinion here. Before I do that, y'all hit that doggone subscribe button for me, okay? I'm going to get me a couple of thousand subscribers and see how this keeps going, all right? Don't send me no cash apps. Don't send me no money. I don't get on no Patreon. Ain't going to be no Patreon for me. We're going to do this for free right here on YouTube, and we're going to keep this seeing what's going. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get this guy a plan. Y'all hit that button, and we're going to hear what he's talking about, and I'm going to comment along the way.
You are now listening to the smooth sensations and high vibrations of Alex, host of the best relationship channel on YouTube. Alex, drop them gems on us.
You being the size of Lizzo, or you being the size of a fucking NFL linebacker, is all you think I deserve? I busted my ass in school. I'm now making six figures. I'm now a great man. And this is all you feel like I deserve? You looking the way that you look, you acting the way that you act, this is all you feel like I deserve?
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Alex. Shout out to the Elite Fleet. Make sure you like and subscribe so you can become a member of Elite Fleet. And today I want to talk about, because I am tired of the cap, this six-figure talk. I am so tired about hearing dudes say, oh, you know, all the women want six figures. They ain't going to talk to you if you want six figures. Then when they get the six figures, they get disappointed because they realize the six figures isn't the magic key. The six figures don't bring you submission. The six figures don't bring you love. The six figures don't even make the women act right. Then they end up like the dude in the video I just played. Well, I got six figures and he's college educated. Don't he deserve this and don't he deserve that? Look.
Okay, now I'm definitely in agreement with this dude on that. Good. So starting off, I definitely agree with him. It's gonna be some points I know we're gonna get to that I'm not gonna agree with, but I'm just saying, like, most of it is probably gonna be the real. This piece is some of the real. Amen, guy.
Let me tell you guys something. Women are not being non-submissive to you. Women are not curving you. Women are not cooperating with you because your ass don't got six figures. It's because you're corny. If ain't no one else gonna tell y'all, because I am tired of this.
Okay, see, now that's where it goes. Now, see, that's where we go to get the Pookie-ish. Corny. That's because you corny. Because you lame. I'm gonna see how you're gonna explain that because that's not. I don't think so, but I'll break that down in a little bit here.
Talking point. And ain't no one else gonna tell y'all. Alex is gonna tell y'all. It got nothing to do with your money. It's because you're a cornball.
Mm-hmm.
It's because you're a cornball. When I debated the passport, bro, and go check it out in the archives, the first thing he did was try to bring that up. Well, Western women only like you if you got six figures. And I said, how many women do you know with kids? And he said, probably at least 8. I said, how many of their baby fathers got six figures? You know what he said? 0. I guarantee you, every man and woman watching right now knows at least 3 women who have a kid, and none of their baby fathers got six figures if they're not being disingenuous. So why the hell are y'all running around talking that clown talking point? Oh, if you don't got six figures, they don't want you. No one was talking about six figures until Kevin Samuel said six figures makes you a high-value man. And then he went viral. Then everyone started talking about six figures. Nobody cared about six figures before that.
Actually, that's not true. People cared about the six-figure shit before that. Nobody just had said it out loud. That's really the deal. If your ass was really not making money, because that's just really about making money. That's really all it is. It was cared about before Kevin Samuels said anything about it. It's just that he's the only guy who really kind of brought this shit to the fucking front. And then some guys took it and ran with it and started acting like it was stopping everybody when it wasn't. Now, I got to agree with the man on that one. The shit not stopping everybody. It ain't stopped nobody because really the deal of it is most of the people that's watching this channel are average people. And there ain't no six figures involved in it, and they getting sex. So,
and let me tell you guys something. Even the gold diggers, 6 figures doesn't mean. Let me tell you something. 6 figures is only a lot of money to a woman who actually wants to be in a traditional family. If a woman wants to be a housewife, 6 figures and up is appealing to her because that's enough for her to have your kids and stay at home and take care of the kids. And assuming you can budget worth a half a damn, y'all should be fine. 6 figures ain't nothing to a gold digger. IG models, OnlyFans chicks, escorts, they don't care about you making 6 figures. A 6-figure dude can't afford them. Do y'all realize the average escort is charging you like $5,000 a night? If you make 6 figures, you...
And I don't know where he came up with that doggone statistic because the average escort ain't doing that. The high-end escorts are doing that shit maybe. If you're a rich dude, see, that's what I'm trying to say. They keep coming with this shit to people that's not rich, okay? But I know about that kind of stuff. And yeah, you can pay $5,000 a night for a woman. But they're going to be dealing with millionaires, though. See, those women care about the money. But that ain't the average escort. Okay? Cardi B was like, was your pretty much average escort and stripper. That type of thing. Them people ain't getting $5,000 a night. They hustling. That's why she had to damn drug and rob men. Because she wasn't getting no $5,000 a night. And they couldn't charge that either. Because they're dealing with an average person. So you're not paying no $5,000 a night for the average escort. If you go in a high-end escort, yeah, like Kevin Samuels was talking about, because the rich guys with millions of dollars, these women are only going to make themselves available to them. It's not the Instagram models and all the other motherfuckers that he just mentioned that you can see. If you can see her, it's not no $5,000 a night. It's not. These are the people that you can't see, that you ain't gonna know about. Even Kevin Samuels was telling that a couple times in his videos. They network that group. You gotta recommend the rich dude that she done got a hold of. Gotta recommend her to another rich dude. They're not coming out in the open. Kevin Samuels told the story. If he listened to Kevin Samuels was telling that, and he was part of that stuff too. And it's the truth. But the other thing that he's talking about, no. That's not the deal. But let's roll.
You can't give up $5,000 a night. You can't do it. The people who actually are high earners know that if you live in any major metropolitan city, right? You live in D.C. You live in New York City. You live in Los Angeles. You live in any major metropolitan city, Chicago, Miami, anything like that, 6 figures is not rich. You got enough money to live comfortably. You ain't got $5,000 to give to no escorts. You ain't got thousands to give to no IG models. You don't have it. Gold diggers are aiming for dudes in the 500,000 plus club, the $1 million club. They ain't checking for no dude with no damn.
Now, see, the problem is the 500,000 plus club, that's still 6 figures. See, that's why I don't. That's why we're trying to tell people. They let people talk to you and shit just be running out of their mouth. But I get you. But like I just said a minute ago, that's the high end guys. That's the high end guys. It's still 6 figures. It's still 6 figures. It's just if you got $500,000 every year, you probably do got $5,000 you can deal with a high end escort if you want to. All right, and depending on where you live at, you know what I'm saying. Like he said, you got different areas and stuff like that. So I agree with that part of it on him, but you kind of misconstruing the whole thing because the high end escorts, you can take them off the doggone thing. They don't belong in this particular conversation that he's having because they're not even going to engage those type of men. That's the truth. And the IG models and all that other good shit, most of them undercover prostitutes, and most of them be taking like $150, $230, $300, $400. Why you think they gotta keep doing this shit so long? If somebody was giving them all this money, millions of dollars and shit like that, they would be off that shit in a year. And most of them can't do it. Even the porn chicks can't quit that early. So I mean, like, people try to think you gotta do all damn math in this shit to understand really what's going on with it.
Damn 6 figures? They're not. 6 figures is more, again, for a woman who's looking to be a housewife. That's it.
No,
but let me tell you guys.
It's not for them either. Because, like you said earlier, you got women with kids, you got women that are housewives for less than 6 figures. That doesn't really matter to them either. Sexual attraction is really what matters to women first. That's really what matters to women first. I got a video on here. It's called the 3 M's. How's she gonna choose you? Muscles, money, mind. I'll tell you that right now. Muscles, that's your appearance. She's gonna look at your appearance. She's gonna look at how you look, and she's gonna decide at that point, okay, can I stomach this dude? That's what she's finna do. Then she'll worry about your money. Y'all go check that video out. Let's finish this one up.
Something. The average woman, she don't give a damn that you got 6 figures. She don't care. See, what dudes want to do is, and this is the weirdest trend that's happened since I've been on YouTube, is y'all want to list what y'all think women like, and then gaslight women by holding them to that standard which y'all think they like. Oh, y'all want dudes who's 6'4", y'all want dudes with beards, y'all want dudes with muscles. Yes, you. Then the women be like, oh, well, we don't really care his personality. No, it's not. It's that. Let me tell you something. Women are not men. Women are not men. Does money matter? Yes, it matters. Looks, not so much. Looks are just icing on the cake. But money matters. But the most important thing, the most important ingredient what women has always...
I'm gonna have to stop him right there. The looks matter first, y'all. The attraction, the sexual attraction matters first. It's what I just got done telling you about the 3 M's. And the money is the icing on the cake. The money is the icing on the cake. And then it gets even better if you're a decent person. Then they'll care about your personality, but that shit ain't coming first. It's gonna be sexual attraction first. Women gonna do any man watching this right now, because I think right now that, you know what I'm saying, it's just like any man watching this knows and has seen plenty of women be with men who had shitty ass personalities until she just couldn't take no more. She'd just be hoping that he's gonna change the whole time because she's attracted to him. Attraction's gonna come first, not none of this other shit. But let's roll.
Always been and will always be personality.
No.
The money's like the oven. Personality is the batter. You make the cake, then you put it in the oven. That's the money. Having enough money to go and do things with them. Having enough money to at least go 70-30 or 50-50 with them or something like that. And then the looks are the icing on the cake. But the main ingredient has always been and will always be personality. And the reason a lot of you dudes are corny is because y'all come out here with a list of what you think women want. And then
okay, here's the deal. I agree with him about the list shit. You can't come with that bullshit list because I seen guys on here sound like robots and that just don't make no sense. Okay? That's just the honest deal. But that's ass backwards what he's saying. Your personality don't come first. They don't know your personality. It's the same thing like when you doing this with women. You don't know her personality. You just know how she looks. You're going to approach based on her looks. And they approach also based on how they're feeling about you and your looks at that moment. It ain't your personality. They don't know your personality. Don't know it. Don't know it. Cannot know it from the moment that they know you. Gonna have to start talking to you to figure out what your personality is. And that's only going to happen if there's an attraction. That would come first, not personality. But I'm gonna let him finish.
you go reading it off. Like doing the video talking about some, oh, well, I've worked hard to get 6 figures and have my own car, my own crib, and my own place. And you don't think I deserve a woman that's in shape? Well, why aren't you talking to a woman that's in shape?
And another reason why I say it's kind of Pookie-ish and ghetto-ish, he got a lot of emotion in him right now to explain some simple facts. Now, I get emotional on some of my videos when I'm talking about, like, when I'm watching some of them guys doing crazy junk and I'm reacting to it, yeah. But, like, right now, there's a lot of emotion right here. Yeah, and you're wrong because nobody knows nobody's personality. You can't know it from across the room. That ain't gonna happen. It never happened. This thing, the real reason, the real problem that guys are having is that they don't want to admit and just accept the fact that the sexual attraction is going to come first. If a woman don't want to talk to you, it's not because you lame. It's not because you broke. It's because she's not sexually attracted to you. Because you can be lame and you can be broke. If she's sexually attracted to you, she's going to talk to you. And then if she figures out later that you lame and broke and she don't like that, she'll leave, but y'all gonna be having sex by then. So, I mean, he just admitted it in the beginning of the video. You could be broke because you got women who got baby mamas who ain't doggone got this right here. You know, he said it himself. You could be broke and you could be lame. That's just the deal. But what can't happen is that she's not attracted to you. That can't happen.
Talking to a woman that's in shape, then that's not a problem. Women shouldn't even know you have all this stuff. You dudes have no mystery. Y'all come out right away trying to qualify yourselves, trying to prove yourselves. It's corny as hell. It's whack. I mean, y'all realize this is the equivalent of a woman. You just met this woman. It's your first conversation, your first date, and she starts talking about I got a college degree. I don't want to hear about your college degree. I tell women all the time, your college degree is not a personality trait. Now you dudes start acting like women. Y'all listing features of yourself like it's a personality trait. Oh, I got a college degree. Oh, I got 6 figures. Oh, I'm 6'4". Nobody cares.
They don't. They don't. I just got done saying that. They're not going to care. It's going to be if they're sexually attracted to you or not. That's what's going to matter. And I'm going to keep saying it. That's what's going to matter. It's what has always mattered. That is what has always mattered. Let's see what else he got.
Masculine man, are you funny? Can you fix, build, and repair things? Do you want to have a family? What religion do you practice? What's your purpose? Where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years? You know what I'm saying? There's so many other things. Personality. Let me tell you.
Right. All those things are things that people are going to find out about you after they talk to you from the initial sexual attraction. Because let's go back to what he said. Now, they're not going for the money. They're not going for all these things you got on this list. That they got to have some reason to talk to you. And they don't know your personality. And they got to have a reason to want to know your personality. Now, that might not make sense to most people. But yeah, that's how that works. Anybody watching this right now, you should be probably shaking your head up and down. But let's roll.
You got something. I got 2 whips. Y'all will not outtrack me. Look at that. Look.
See, and now here he goes. He's doing exactly what the hell he said people shouldn't do. That's Pookie-ish right there. This is why I said he's finna show you his whips, his expensive cars. Let's see what they are though.
1 car key. 2 car keys. Y'all will not out-trap me. Now, here's what's funny. Baby girl don't even know I got 2 cars. She like, a matter of fact, until she watched this video, she don't even know I got 2 cars. The CDO I was dating, she didn't know I had 2 cars until New Year's. She came to the New Year's party that my mans was throwing at the rooftop lounge. She said, wait a minute, this not your car? I said, oh, this is my work car. She said, you got 2 cars? She didn't even know. She didn't even know that accountant I was dating. She didn't know I had 2 cars. My family came down for the holidays. They didn't even know I had 2 cars.
Now notice, he's not talking to Walmart chicks. That also. Because I know CEOs, and I agree with them. You don't have to tell them all this stuff. You don't. But they're not going to talk to you unless they're talking to you because they're attracted. He keeps acting like it wasn't his personality that made him meet these people. It wasn't. It's not, because they don't know it. They don't know your personality. When you walk across that room, when you walk across wherever you at to talk to that person, they don't know nothing about your personality. You could be an asshole. They're going to make a decision to speak to you whether or not, or to try to talk to you or like you based off of their sexual attraction to you in the first few minutes of talking. or some type of attraction or feeling towards you. But it's not your personality. They don't know it. And it's going to take them years to figure that out.
The vast majority of women I dated don't even know that I sit on the rooftop downtown. They don't know. They don't know this. You guys gotta understand. The reason y'all see women cooking for me, y'all see women cleaning for me, y'all see women taking me out on dates, taking me on these expensive lavish dates, and they're doing.
They are sexually attracted to you and they want to date you and be with you. So they put in some of the work too. But it's not your personality. They didn't know that in the beginning. They're just doing what people do when they like other people. And if your personality is good enough to keep that going, then yes, that works. But it's not the first thing. He keeps trying to put that first, and it can't be. It's not on the first side. It's not first on either side of this doggone coin. The man's side or the woman's side.
But now all off the strength of my personality. Not because I'm a high earner, not because I sit on a rooftop downtown, not because I got 2 whips, not because I have a good job. Not because I own my own financial consulting business. Not because I own my own movie production studio with a movie on Amazon. Most of them don't even know that. They just like, damn, he's dope and he's a masculine man.
They look at him, they feel like he's a masculine man, and they're attracted to that. There it goes. He's explaining it himself. He's calling his personality, but they didn't know that when they met you, homie. I mean, like, that's what I'm trying to say about it. They didn't know that when they met him. If he would explain and say that they're attracted to me, I'm an attractive person, and women are attracted to me, I listen to them then. But like, you can't tell me somebody's attracted to your personality because they don't know anything about you. You're saying they don't know anything about you. He's saying it. It's coming out of his mouth. They don't know anything about me. They don't know I'll be downtown. They don't know about my cars. They don't know I got a movie. They don't know anything about me. When I come across to them, I'm just an everyday other person. So that means that it started where I said it started at. So let's roll.
He pays for the dates when we go out. I have a good time with him. He drops knowledge on me. He drops gems on me. He makes me laugh. He's fun to be around. Then, of course, my caramel skin is the icing on the cake. Damn, he fine too. That's the icing on the cake. Then they find out, damn, he live downtown. Icing on the cake. Damn, he got 2 cars.
See, he just explained it a little bit then. Then they find out that. It really started when he said, my caramel skin. See, there he goes. He just said it. I just said it before. He didn't even get to say it. I told it before he did. But that's what gets him in there. Women find him attractive. Nothing wrong with that. But you can't go around telling people it's about your personality. It's not, homie. It's not. But let's roll.
Icing on the cake. Damn, he got money. Icing on the cake. This stuff's supposed to be the icing on the cake. Again, I tell women this. If it's crazy to me, I gotta tell men this. I tell women this. Like, yo, your college degree is not a personality trait. The fact that you can have a college degree, that's cool. Hell, even if you could cook it.
All the rest of the stuff he just mentioned about him is not a personality trait either. Him owning them companies is not a personality trait. No, it's not. Him owning 2 cars is not a personality trait. I got 2 cars. That's not a trait of a personality, just somebody who got enough money to buy 2 cars. So I agree with him that none of this stuff from the woman's side point of view is a personality trait, but neither from the man's point of view or side of view it's not a personality trait either. So none of the stuff that he has is a personality trait. What's getting him in the door is him being sexually attractive to the women that he's talking to. He should just say that, and it'd be over with. But if he said that, he couldn't call somebody else lame. So let's just keep it rolling.
Clean, we all want that. That's cool. But are you dope? Do you have the mindset to properly raise the kids? Are you cool to be around? Are you not annoying? Do you know how to chill? Can we have a conversation, a real, intelligent, deep conversation about multiple topics that don't have to do with celebrities or drama or gossip? These are the things that's going to put you over the top. Y'all motherfuckers running around here thinking, oh, well, I go and work out and I get 6 figures. Then everything's just going to be sweet. Nah, you still have to have a personality. Women operate primarily off of your personality. That has never changed. And the reason I don't teach y'all to run game is because every woman likes something different. Some women are in the anime, some are in the video games, some are in the...
Look, the reason, and I don't teach people to run game either, but the reason why is because sexual attraction itself, because I don't go tell nobody that it's your personality, because that person don't know your personality when you go across there to go talk to them. They don't. They don't know it. It's a lie to tell people that that's the truth. You don't know theirs when you go across there. You might go across there attracted to this person and find out they're a total complete asshole, and you don't want to be around them either. So yeah, you still got to be a decent person and have social skills once the attraction is there. Do y'all follow what I'm saying? People got mad at me saying, well, you're just calling a guy Pookie. I'm not. I'm just saying, it's a very basic way you have of looking at this. And I'm listening to you, and you're contradicting the hell out of yourself the whole time you're talking. For real. So, I mean, that's the way I look at it. Now, do I agree with some of the things that he's saying? Yes, I definitely do. The order that they go in, no. It doesn't go in that order for women either. They don't know the other person. They got to try to meet you and talk to you. And for anybody to do anything, there has to be a reason why. And there's only two reasons. One reason. Two human beings want to come together and get to know each other. They don't even know that there's only one reason. Sexual attraction is like he said. I'm a guy that women like. The women, at least the women he's talking to, they like him. If he's meeting accountants and CEOs and stuff, then probably he's hanging out in places that most of the guys that watch these videos are probably not hanging out in. I know that because I hang out in some of these type of places. And if you want to meet these kind of women, you're probably not going to find them in the little underground bars. They're around and hang around the people who got money like them. That's another thing too, though. When you meet these people, these higher level women, you're going to meet them in places where they are going to understand that nobody's coming here that doesn't have any money. So that's kind of going to be spoken for on its own. Let's say, for example, I could tell people where I live at. The women where I live at here in Dothan, on the north side of Dothan, I could be talking to a woman at the store, and she asked me where I live at, and I would just tell her on the north side. I don't have to tell her my house and all the other side. I live on the north side. That's going to, matter of fact, if she meets me in that area, she's going to assume I stay in that area anyway. If I tell them where I live at, it's going to put that out there. But if you're in that area, most people are going to assume that you're the same thing. Birds with feathers flock together. So see, he's not bringing them points out. He's one of them other people on the internet who's sitting there talking to guys who got some more advantages over some other people, and then try to tell you ain't shit or you dumb or you lame, like what he's saying up there. When it's really not that. You made something out of yourself in life. So instead of telling people this, I would tell them, hey, just go make something out of yourself, and the ones that's attracted to you, they're still going to talk to you the same way as at the top as the same way at the bottom. Because in the end, it's going to be about us getting together and have a relationship. Let's let him finish up a little bit more. Let's see what else he got to say.
Fashion. Some are into sports. You understand what I'm saying to you? Some like professional men. Some like thugs. That's why I don't tell y'all game. I tell y'all be yourself. So you can find a woman who genuinely likes you for you. This is why, speaking of the thugs, the reason the bad boys win in every community is because the bad boy don't care about qualifying himself to women. Y'all do, they don't. The bad boy knows he's everything she shouldn't want. He's everything he is something she should curve.
Like I just got done saying a minute ago, you don't have to have a good personality to attract them. And he's backing me up on that right now. He's telling you, you could be the bad boy, you could be the assholes, like I just said in the beginning, but they're attracted to you. And he's gonna, before he gets done talking, he's probably gonna break down some reason why they're attracted, but it's sexual. It's some type of sexual attraction. It's not that, because he as much as people don't like that I said he's a pookie, he's pookieing out right now. And he's, but that right there backs up what I just said earlier. It ain't got to be it's not your personality. It's not. But let him roll.
He ain't educated. He don't got a traditional job. He a hustler.
Here we go. He don't got none of the good shit. Look, he keeps backing me up. You cannot have none of the good shit, and you can still get in there because she's sexually attracted to you. This shit don't got nothing to do with your personality. That's why I say he's a pookie. You obviously you're talking the points, but you can't make the damn connection between the two. That's why I say something wrong. But here we go.
Take his money on the side, right? He probably can't put a place in his name because he probably done been to jail or he too hot. He can't stay in one place, right? His car, he paid for it, but it's probably in somebody else's name, right? He probably don't go to church. He probably don't dress in suit and ties. Everything about this man screams, I shouldn't be talking to him. But you know what? He still has that masculinity and that confidence to pull up anyway. Like, yo, shorty, what's up?
Because she likes that kind of stuff. See? He just got done explaining exactly what I just said a little bit ago. You ain't got to have nothing. You don't. I'm agreeing with that. You don't got to have nothing. Sexual attraction is what's going to get you there. Some women like edgy thugs. He said that earlier. So when you see women that go after that, even with no doggone money, no nothing, all the stuff he just said, because I'm agreeing with him. He just said they don't have to have nothing. I totally agree with you. Dude, I've been to jail, ain't got shit. Everything about him says I shouldn't do this. He just said that. He said it was his words, not mine. So, and I'm just agreeing with him. But you can't turn around and say it's about personality if somebody can get away with that shit. You can't do that. This is why I'm saying they're pookie, because the man ain't doing logical thinking. It's not. You can't say it's about personality when you can sit there and then go back a few minutes later and say a dude with no personality, no kind of doggone redeeming qualities, no good shit can still get women. Yeah, I agree with that part now. Now I'm agreeing with them. It ain't about your personality. It's just if she like you or not. But let's roll.
And they respect that. Then they get to know him and say, oh, he's really smart. Oh, he's only doing this because he grew up in these circumstances. Oh, he's really funny. Oh, he's really masculine. He knows how to do all these things. And then that's how he gets to bang the cakes. And then you be sitting there with your corny ass and your suit and your tie, talking about all your damn accomplishments.
And that's one thing that tells me that he's this type of person that he just got done mentioning is because he thinks the other person is corny. See, I don't have to do that. I don't have to think that either one of them is corny. I don't think the thug is corny. I don't think that dude is corny. I just think the woman either like you or she don't. This woman right here is in the thugs. Because you're thuggish, she's going to get to know you, even if she finds out other good things about you. But like he said, going off of what he just said, you can have nothing. You can have no redeeming qualities. You could be complete, total trash. This person will get to know you and then they'll get to understand your personality. But that's because they liked you in the first place. Because you have no redeeming qualities. He just said that. Okay? He just said that. He just said that. Well, my words, y'all heard him say it. Rewind the video if you got to him. Listen to him say it again. But let's roll.
Making the goddamn date like a damn job interview, which is what I tell you guys not to do. She don't even gotta ask you what you do for a living. Y'all just tell them now. Oh, I'm a project managing engineer at Lockheed Martin. I make $120,000 a year, and I expect for you to be able to cook, clean, and be submissive to me. Don't you think I deserve that as a black man who's educated? I mean, what the hell type of date is that? Then when
I agree with him on that now. You can't be in there sounding dry like that. That's just not going to work. Now, some women you can't talk with like that because some of them going to be asking you, okay, what's going on with this and that? But you don't have to do it with everybody. So I do agree with him on that point.
they're looking at you like this, which is just what the girl in the video did. She looking like this. Then y'all get mad. You don't care about that? You don't care about that? No, she don't care about that. Because you got to get her here first.
But you also gotta look at the girl that was in the video. She doesn't look like that's her type of man either. The girl that was in that video looks like a ghetto chick to me, so she should probably hang out with the drug dealer that he was talking about, or whatever, the been to prison type of guy that she should probably be hanging out with that. The real problem is some of this is guys trying to explain stuff or trying to go after women that don't fit into that category, and so then you wind up explaining. And so you shouldn't have to explain. You shouldn't have to explain. I agree with him about the shouldn't have to explain, but when you're going into a category that you don't belong in, you're going to wind up explaining. And I just think he should explain that part. I think that this would probably be a better video if he was explaining it from that point of view, and it would be real educational if he was explaining it from that point of view. That if you're going into different scenarios and stuff like that, with different people, and some of these people might not fit into the group that you are in. Like that woman I saw in that video in the beginning of this thing, I don't think she fits into the group of that. Now, mentally she might, but looking at her looks, red hair, all this other junk, she looked like a thought-ass chick to me. That's me. That's my personal opinion. But she need a thought and dude.
You have to get them here first, and that's the gym. That's the gym. That's the key. Until you guys understand that, you're going to continue to struggle. Until you think, as long as you keep thinking how much money you got, your cars, your crib, all that stuff, your height, your muscle mass.
If his people are having a problem with this, I can fix all of his people's problem right the frick now. Don't go after nobody that don't give you a choosing signal. If you go up to them, you talk to them, and they don't act like they want to talk back to you or whatever, yeah, that's time to roll out. Yeah, I can guarantee you he don't do that. If you get somebody that's actually acting like they want to talk to you, you probably won't have these problems. That's just my opinion. But that will solve everybody's issue right there. That'll solve that issue, y'all.
As long as y'all keep thinking that matters more than engaging with women up here, you'll continue to lose. And if you make enough money, then you might get lucky enough to buy you a gold digging chick who's gonna divorce rape you. Then you'll be online crying about that because you led with your wallet. We used to know.
I got to agree with them on that point right there. Total agreement. No lies detected.
That you don't lead with your wallet. This used to be old school information. How did it get to a point where tricking became normal? Qualifying yourself based upon your funds became normal. You used to try to.
I say the same thing on my channel too. So I ain't going against the dude on that one because his words are gonna come that come out of my mouth constantly. So I agree with him on that. The only thing I think he's doing is he's misconstruing the personality thing, because that ain't where this shit starts at. It's not where it starts at. When you walk across there to that person, you got to see that twinkle in her eye that she down. Then y'all could talk. You don't see that twinkle in her eye, bro. It's time to go. Because you can still get to all of this right here without sexual attraction. You can get to all the talking and stuff, but you're probably finna get used. You might want to make sure this person acting certain types of ways. Like, y'all know it. Y'all all seen it, how women act. Like, you start talking to them, you going to know if she like you or not. That's the real core issue right there. A lot of guys is going after women that just don't like them because they're being told that their personality is going to count first, and it's not. That's what he's messing you over. He's telling you your personality is going to count first, and it ain't. The sexual attraction between you or her is going to count first, and then she'll talk to you long enough to find out about your personality. Because then she's going to have sex with you because she wants to. That's why she's finding out about your personality. But let's go.
Hide your wealth from women. I try to hide how much money I got from chicks. I don't want them to know that. Y'all out here bragging about it. Oh yeah, I got all the money. I got all the clout. It's crazy. It's like y'all want gold diggers to then complain about them. I don't understand y'all logic. But to wrap it up, until you get women up here, you're not gonna ever unlock them. You're gonna always struggle, you're gonna always have problems, and you're gonna continue to be confused. Y'all keep listening to this crap online all y'all want to, but it's gonna mess you up in real life. I keep telling y'all this shit don't translate off.
What the stuff that he's saying is gonna mess you up. If you think it's about your personality, when you first walk off meeting somebody, your ass is freaking wrong. They need to have a physical sexual attraction to you, or think that you look good. And then they'll talk to your ass some more. And then it can go from there. You're gonna get to the personality second. It's second. He doesn't want to admit that. And the reason why he don't want to admit that, he can't. Because it'll knock out a certain group of people from talking to him or listening to him. But most of the guys that probably listen to him probably don't have the amount of looks he's got, and the amount of money, and the amount of access to go to certain places to meet these people. Because you don't need the money to do that. I just got done telling y'all that a minute ago. When you hanging out in some of the other places, the women there already know if you in there, you got money. You ain't there if you broke. But let's roll.
It doesn't. This is the most important part. This is actually a man's superpower, because you don't even have to have it all together. You don't. You can actually get away with being ugly and fat. You can get away with not being rich if you got this. Women, on the other hand, they can't get away with that. They know we're visual and they gotta strike us visually first. Why y'all think they wear corsets? Why y'all think they wear push-up bras? Why y'all think they put makeup on? Because they know before you even...
Okay, now here's where he gets ass backwards with this one. Okay? You ain't gonna just get away with being fat and being ugly and lame and shit. See, he went over those things early because you lame, you cornball, you fat, you this and that. And he's right. That's because lame, fat, cornball, all that junk falls into lame. All that junk falls into lame. Now he's going back on his word again. He's not telling you how you're going to get away with it. You're going to get away with those things if your ass got some money. If the woman looks any kind of decent, okay, you can get away with them. Okay, if you're a fat dude, you're a fat, ugly dude, you'll get a fat, ugly girl, you can get away with it easily. If you're not, but see, what he's not explaining is most of these guys want to get somebody that looks better than them. And he's not explaining to them that shit ain't going to happen without that freaking money. Because he keeps trying to take the attraction part out of it. They want to keep saying their personality. Don't nobody know that shit about you before you. They don't. That's illogical to even think that. But let's roll.
Even get to worrying about who I am as a person, you're going to look at me and you're going to judge me off of that. So I got to present myself a certain way. So as a man, you got to realize your personality, that's what you lead with. Everything else, icing on the cake. But you start with, I'm a dope individual. And you don't tell them, you show them that you're a dope individual by being yourself as a dope individual that you are.
No disagreeing. No disagreeing about showing that you're a dope individual. Okay? None.
I'm Alex, and I am out. Peace.
Okay, y'all, that was Alex, and he's out, okay? And that's cool, all right? That's Alex. I didn't know his name at first, so that's what it is. And y'all can check his channel out and see what's going on, you know what I'm saying, with him and all that stuff, you know. But I can tell you this. Anybody that's going to do this dating coach thing and stuff like that, this is the critique that I give on all of them, all right? And this is the idea that I have about a lot of them. Some of the guys I see doing it, they won't tell you that most of this junk is a physical attraction first. You can, women will tell you this if you talk to enough of them. If you talk to enough of them, you'll start to understand that women have a thing with physical attraction also. It's just that guys try to downplay it. He did it in this video. He downplayed that. And that's not the truth. That's why I'm putting out videos and telling people, like, you know, hey, that part of it ain't the truth. I agree with a lot of stuff that he said in the video, but The problem that he's having, and the reason why he has to keep explaining to his audience, is because he won't tell them that, hey, when I go up to these women that's sexually attracted to me, I got caramel skin, I'm like this right here, and I'm dressed a certain type of way, and I'm in certain places, and the women are attracted to me. He won't say that part. See, I can do that on my channel. I ain't got caramel skin, but when I go to certain places and I got on my nice clothes and I'm in this certain place, women are attracted to me too. I don't look like some of the other guys. And I'm 44, and I'm in most of the places I'm especially down here in the South, the dude that's 44 is overweight and look like he about 50 something. And I'm not that. So of course, if I go to these places, I'm gonna be attracted to a lot of the women, because I am still kind of in a little bit in shape and stuff like that, even as an older guy. But she got another. So her choice is, I could talk to this 44-year-old dude who looks like this, regular 44-year-old guy, or I could talk to the 44-year-old guy who look like he's 55, and they make a choice. They make a choice, and it don't be the 55 looking dude. Women want looks just as much as men do, but guys like this are trying to downplay that point, and it messes up guys, because these guys are thinking that their personality gonna get them in the door when it's not. Your looks and your sexual attraction to her is what's gonna get you in the damn door, and then she'll listen to what else you got to say. But if she think you ugly, she's gonna have a hard time getting to try and talk to her, and that's when you're gonna wind up doing that begging and pleading and all the other shit, and you might get in there, but no. I'm just saying, that's my perspective on this stuff. Y'all might think that I'm wrong. If y'all do, y'all hit me in the comments, let me know. Hit that subscribe button for me. I don't do that Cash App junk. I don't do that dang on send me no money, none of that junk. But we just gonna keep this junk going, because it's information that need to be free. That's where I look at it. We'll keep it going. Just give me the subscribers and I'll take it from there. But y'all let me know what y'all thought about this video. Peace. I'm out. It's Taurus Downey. Go hard, go home.